This is your station.
I like this right here.
The People's Station. Monuments, Falcon, and Colorado's
Here comes the heat, y'all.
This is your station.
I like this right here.
Good morning, evening, afternoon, Americanas, and around the world, us, and some guy named Chris. What's up?
What
baby?
it is?
What it do, buddy?
What it do?
What it do, bro? Skeezy? What it do, skeet skeet? Yeah, Brosk. I Brosk in the bath of things. Excuse me. I'll be leaving this party for a minute. Oh, thank you. I'll be back in a minute. Just take care of yourselves. Look out for yourself out there. Holler back. Woo woo. Just kidding. I love the Halloween special. It's always fun. Halloween special is the best, right? Like, let's be
Yes,
honest.
it is. Got to get those tricker and treaters in.
Yep. Trick your mom, treat your mom with her face or something. I don't know. But I will tell you one thing. I do like me a little Halloween time, man. It's fun. It's exciting. It's mystical. No, that's just a rapper. But anyway.
It's different when you're an adult.
Not for me. Okay, it is, actually.
Yeah.
I send you the program notes, but I don't send you like what I write on. Like, I handwrite my notes still with my stylist, because I'm
Yeah.
cool like that. I'm old school cool. I made that last part up. No one can stop me though. But anyway, with the Halloween special, one of the things I like about the Halloween special is we don't have to do anything serious, which is always the plan. I mean, I like that. It's a little fun, get that creepy voice guy going. The
calm
huge, right?
before the storm.
Right? The usual. But anyway.
Calm before the storm. Because politics are coming, folks.
Not for me. I mean, honestly, I probably won't even show up to that show. No, I'm just playing.
You're full of shit.
I choose to show up to the show, and I'm choosing not to. Okay. Welcome to the show, by the way. Oh, sorry. What?
Boycotting.
I'm boycotting your political show. While I have a show next week that I'm facilitating called The White House and Cannabis, which I've done a lot of research on, sir. And I know you intend to trash everything no, you won't. But what you will do is you're going to be you, and you're going to gripe, and you're going to groan, and I'm going to like it.
Yeah, usually.
Or at least we'll try to like it. But with that said, we should probably do what? Fan mail?
Fan mail.
Oh, I was like, is there fan mail? Oh, there's fan mail. Okay. Excuse me.
Halloweeniee, there's got to be fan mail.
Before we started this show, and I can't breathe. But anyway. Okay, I'm back. I can breathe. So
he needs to borrow a lung.
For all you live listeners, the show definitely requires a little bit of listener involvement. Shall we call it? Bottom line is that this is going to take you guys and what you're into to help kind of sort of drive the show today. Okay. So we're going to be asking questions. We're going to be talking about, and just so you can get on board and you can get on deck with what we got going on later in the show, kind of get your mind wrapped around it. We're going to talk about favorite Halloween movies. Okay. Duh. What else? I mean, come on, man. If you're not talking to Halloween movies, I mean, what the hell are you doing, man? Hang up the mic. Hang up the headphones. You don't belong here. You don't deserve this. You are scum. You are a loser. Whoa, bro.
What scared you when you were a kid? What scares you when you're an adult?
I mean, reel it in a little.
I was going to say, yeah, that's a wrong music there, intern.
Scary. Oh, what scared me? Okay, hold on. Don't take me off track real quick. We're going to talk about favorite candy. We're going to be talking about favorite Halloween costumes of all times, and then we're also going to get a little sort of old with it for all the older people in here and all the people who have kids and have grown up, because we're going to talk about like some of the things maybe you miss. I have several things lined up ready to go because I always would and do. Now, with that said, Christopher, I do want to get to the fan mail.
Fan mail.
I know I really do say your name so aggressively.
I know, Dad.
Like, sir, the way you're saying my name is very aggressive. I don't appreciate it. It's rather.
I'm older than you, damn it.
It's rather physically barring. What's it called? It's mentally exhausting. All right, so let's open fan mail. Fan mail. It's time for some fan mail because we get the fan mail because we got a fan or two and they send us something every week. Thank you for that because we only have one listener. It's not true. That was hurtful.
Not true at all.
Fan mail time. That guy's a dick. Fuck him. I'm him. Well, still fuck him. Okay, so fan mail. You two are funny. Tell my wife that. Can you tell our wives that?
Right.
We need you right now because they would disagree wholeheartedly. They would tell you that we think we're funny. I would tell you that we know we're funny. Come on, we know we're funny. We know. They say we're not, which is, it's debatable. I don't want to get into that debate. We're supposed to be having fun here.
Right. Right. Don't get us
This
in
is
trouble,
a great
man.
show. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry. You two are funny is from Oklahoma, so we're slapping in Oklahoma. I like it. This is a great show from Colorado. Thank you, Colorado. Love Halloween 2, Arizona. Hey, Arizona. Yo, look, I as a kid lived in Arizona. Listen, I know all about trick or treating. I know all about trick or treating. Love Arizona Halloweens. One year I went as Tiger Woods. I was all dressed, but it was like I was all dressed up like I was like Tiger. You remember Bagger Vance, the movie?
Yeah.
So I was Tiger Vance. So I was like Tiger Woods, but I was all old timey looking. It was fun. I had like a golf hat, the whole nine. It was great. Plus, I was a really, really big time hitting the links golfer back then in college, and so I had the clubs. It was too easy. Those are one of those costumes that you appreciate because it wasn't it's never going to be in the best costumes I had category. But
you put no thought into it, Mister.
What it was doing with what you got. Broke bitch costume.
Right.
I already had a golf hat,
right.
Golf style hat because I loved golf hats. I love hat. I've always been a hat guy anyway. I like that. I had a golf set, so I had golf club to wear, and then I just wore some dress pants, put the socks on the outside so that they looked like they were a little more hiked up, like the old timey pants. Too easy, right?
Were they plaid?
Easy. Yep, my dress shirt had cufflinks intentionally, so it looked a little more old timey. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
This is what I love about Halloween, man. It's just like the little nuances, the little shit you do when you're broke. Anyway, so thank you for the fan mail. Please keep sending the fan mail. Comment in the comment section. Tell us wonderful things. We love to read your comments. Don't forget to heart live in the show, like the show live in the show. All my Halloween fans, throw us a heart. Leave a comment. If we throw out an idea, throw your comment in there and we'll read them. Because honestly, we like you guys. Okay, so we'll do it. We'll do it. So, bro.
What it is?
You hit that button. I love it. If there's ever a show that we're not going to get mad at you for using that button, this is that show, buddy.
Right.
Carry on, my good man. Carry on.
Hey.
So the topic of the week is obviously don't be a Halloweenie. Halloween, hands down, one of my favorite times of the year. My kids will tell you I put up my Halloween decorations like Labor Day weekend. That's actually a statement of financial what do I call it? I'm going to call it a statement of financial gangstaism on the financials. Basically, I spent too much money on them goddamn decorations to be up for like 3 weeks or 2 weeks. Fuck that shit. I put them up for 2 months, like I put up my Christmas decorations. Like I take down Halloween between like the 1st and 2nd of November, and I put up the Halloween decorations or the Christmas decorations like the next day or the next weekend. I'm about that life. I got to get my tree
down
up,
with one, up with the other.
bro. I gotta rotate a bitch hard this year. My daughter's coming into town, and so I forget when, but it's like it's the weekend after I need to take down the Halloween decorations. But the
Uh-oh.
thing is, we won't get to see her for Christmas because she lives across the country. So
All
I'm
right.
gonna have that damn tree up, bro. It's gonna look
Right.
Christmassy in here. I'm gonna wear my Pickle Rick sweater. I don't know. I'm just happy to see my kids when they get a chance to swing by. It is what it is. I love it. In the meantime, and I always say when they can't stop by, I miss them.
Right.
Now, and then the ones that come every week, I'm like, what are you doing here again? No, I'm just like, why are you here? So that's what I said to
We
my
ain't got no more
grandkids.
sugar.
I'm like, what? No, no. Actually, the truth is, they get out the car and they scream my name, and I love it. And I'm just like, I squeeze my arms around them, and it's like a holiday Christmas gift card movie, and I love it. It's great, man. I talk smack, but the truth is, deep down inside, really a softie, big time, like level, like 10 out of 10 softie, easily. But I will tell you, I'll rip your fucking face off if you piss me off, though. Like I have no mercy once you get under my skin because I feel like I'm pretty patient, right? So I have no mercy once you get under my skin. One of my neighbors found that out the hard way. I was like, listen, I ain't said shit till now, but I'm saying shit now because I'm
Yeah,
damn
Jamie.
tired of the shit. Get it
Jamie
right.
talking about the Thanksgiving Day tree.
We all adults here. You know what? The Thanksgiving Day tree. Okay, so here's the deal about the Thanksgiving Day tree. Um, First off, I feel like it should be a Thanksgiving Day tree, if you get my drift. You know what I'm saying? But no, Thanksgiving Day tree. Okay, so here's the thing. Um, my tree used to go up on Thanksgiving, but I'm gonna tell you why I put it up before that. Because I spent so much money on them goddamn decorations that I'm
Yeah.
getting my money's worth. No, also
Yeah, right.
what I figured out was is that it was a lot easier to do like the right around the 1st through like the 8th of November, right? That first week there. I found out that it's actually better to do the decorations then because during Thanksgiving Day weekend, like, dude, there is football on like 3 fucking 4 days in a row. I ain't trying to be fucked with. I want to watch
N-
football. Leaves me a lizzle nizzle.
Not only that, you're preparing for Black Friday and Cyber Monday
Hey,
and
I'm just
Thanksgiving.
I'm petty. Anyway. So it's time for us to get into our fun and get into our first checklist, and it's going to be top 5 Halloween movies of all time. And I have questions about why one movie isn't on here, and then I even have the one I would replace.
10,
Uh-oh.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, so I also have questions about like, okay, so there's so many scary movies. I just want to put this out there. There's so many scary movies that we'd have to really do like a top like 15, 20 list to include all the greats like Henry Bates at the motel, Alfred Hitchcock level shit, right? Black and whites, going all the way
Yep.
to or Norman Bates. I said Henry Bates, didn't I?
Yeah.
Fucking
Yeah.
Norman Bates, though. But anyway, in the Bates Motel. But anyway, and going back to like literally Alfred Hitchcock's Black and Whites, things of that nature. You'd need a top 20 bare minimum, probably. I'm thinking, but
Oh yeah.
as you guys know, that we willfully promote AI for doing the work we don't want to do, and we promote it for making superhero videos of me, like we taking pictures of me and my
Yeah.
grandkids, and then turning us into like
This
superheroes, taking pictures of me and my kids and my friends, and turning us into like NFL superheroes. Pretty much something with a superhero in it, and we're doing it with the AI, and then stupid research we don't want to do. So we asked AI, and by the way, just for the record, the show next week is the White House and cannabis. We asked AI, what is the current state of cannabis and the White House in the United States, and asked what AI's opinion was based off of what it sees out in the world of information, right? Chris, wait till I send you the programming on that. I would tune in next week if I were you and I'm really interested in the White House and cannabis and things of that nature. If you're ready for another weed show after a while of doing stuff, after a week off and some few not weed shows, now we're going to come back and swing back around to the bong and take a rip, right? And when we do that next week, White House and cannabis, what did AI think about the current state of cannabis? And we're going to go through some of these points that AI made. Dude, I'm telling you, I really enjoy it. Chris, I become argumentative at sometimes. I'm like, that's not. Come on, man. Like, I start wanting to like question AI. Like, why do you come to that conclusion though? Like, but also my AI is really polite, so I try not to be mean. I don't like. I feel like AI is less. I feel like I want to argue less with AI, but the real reason why I want to argue less with AI, Chris, is because I feel like I know it's at least getting its information from somewhere and it did a little research, unlike most people. So, Chris, did I lose Chris? He's muted, but he could be. Chris is one of the people where he probably went to go pee. Look, I'm gonna call him out. He probably
No,
went
I was coughing.
Oh, okay. So bong rip. Got it.
Bong.
10-4. That was my third guess, actually. That was definitely my third guess. But clearly, poop was my first guess, as poop is always my first guess for why someone's missing.
I went,
I mean, why else do you
I
leave?
went,
It's to go take
I
a dump.
went pee before the show.
Oh, no. I'm a power peer, so, like, I can pee in, like, 1 minute. I mean, full disclosure, my boss, when I go to the bathroom for 5 minutes, I'm pooping. When I go to the bathroom for 3 minutes, I'm actually really just getting coffee, not even using the restroom. And when I go to the bathroom for 1 minute, it's really peeing because I can pee pretty quick. I'm a power peer. I'm also a power pooper. For those of you people that sit in the toilet for like 15, 20 minutes, get off your fucking phone. We know what you're really doing. You're not even pooping anymore. So let's go to the top 5 movies. So here they are. Number 5. Oh, shoot. So sometimes I'm like scratching out what we talked about on my tablet, and I forget that you need 2 fingers to slide when you're using the stylus and 1 finger to slide when you're not. But anyway, the struggle is real with technology. So, number 5, The Shining, 1980s, starring Jack Nicholson and the chick. I can't remember her name, but she also played Popeye's wife in the movie Popeye. I can't think of her name, but that's her too. Fun fact. But anyway, also I like the Colorado ties to The Shining because, of course, part of the movie, especially the parts inside the hotel, were actually filmed here in Colorado in Estes Park. So
Yep.
that's one I like a lot because it just has that historical sort of, if it's got a Colorado, an Arizona, or a Germany tie around where I grew up, I love it because it just gives me something to sort of like sort of just get up even on more and go, it's kind of cool. Live near that. Not a bad thing to live near. I want to take a trip up to this hotel and just stay up there one night. But you know what the problem is? It's been so fantasticalized behind its real allure, and then the movie side of the allure, thanks Stephen King, that it actually ain't even cheap to stay there when it's open.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Number 4, Chris, is actually that's my favorite. Like, that's on my favorite. That's my favorite. That I watch
Is
every
it
year.
really?
I watched it already, I think 2 or 3 times this year already. Yes, I don't like real scary movies. I'm a wuss, Chris. My kids literally
outta
make fun of me
here.
over this stuff, man. Legitly make fun of me over this stuff. I'm a weenie, okay? I don't like scary
You're
movies. I
jumping.
never have. I've been tortured since I was a child. They used to make me have to watch them with my sister. Oh, they'd be like, "What do you want to
So
watch?"
you
And I'm
jump.
like, "Rudy, like a real nigga?" No, I'm just playing. For real. I'm like, "Come on, man.
So,
I don't want to watch that." Like, listen, first off,
so you
I'm
jump into
5.
Candy's lap.
I want to watch I don't want to watch Freddy Krueger's hands come out the tub so I can't take a bath the next year because I'm a scared little bitch. Okay, thank you. No, hard pass. My daughter's in here in the live feed. She's like, my dad's a weenie. It's true. They'd be like, oh, we want to see the new greatest, latest scary thing. I'd be like, your mom's right there. I'll be on my computer. So, but Hocus Pocus, it is literally hands down, confirmation of full on, legitimate, Halloweenie here. Hates scare. I love Halloween itself. I love all the gore and allure. I think it's fun and all
You're
that
not a
stuff.
haunted
Right?
house guy, are you?
Okay, so that's 50-50. So here's the thing is, believe it or not, I used to take the kids to the haunted house every year, and I used to get a kick out of how scared they would be. Oh man, it was great. It was so fun. I know my kids got to remember all the times we'd go to the haunted house and literally get bilked for about 25 bucks a head, but we'd go for it because it was fun. And
Yeah.
I just remember like them always like them trying to back into me, and I'm like, don't back into me, lamb to the slaughter. Like you die first. But yeah, no, I'm a big old weenie. Straight up Disney classic, Hocus Pocus. It's literally hands down, it's one of my favorite movies. The Sanders sisters, love it. Honestly, I mean, Sarah Sanders, played by Sarah Jessica Parker, when she was doing Sex in the
Do you
City back in the 90s, she could get it. Sarah Sanders, dingy sister, still the hot sister. I mean, honestly, let's be honest.
you
Sarah Sanders, still the hot sister
did you
today.
like the second movie?
What?
Did you like the second movie?
Yes, I did, and I
Hocus Pocus?
liked how they really flashed back to when Winifred and her sisters
Yeah.
were young, and kind of backspin
Yeah.
the story. As somebody who likes to write, that fan and fantasy fiction of different stuff, and somebody who likes to enjoy a good backstory or rewriting a backstory. That's why listen. That's why I love all the Star Wars and Star Trek and all the Lord of the Rings and all the Game of Thrones spinoffs, because I love a good fucking backstory, man. And when you got a good writers
Right?
behind it, oh man, it makes it great. It makes the show great. It makes everything great about it. I love it. But anyway, yes. So yeah, I liked it clearly. I feel like this is one that would be one of your favorite. This is actually probably my. This is in my top 5, but I also like. Okay, so for me, I watch The Addams Family and Addams Family Values, and I,
Yeah.
I consider them much like Hocus Pocus 2 as one thing. Fair enough.
Yeah.
But The
Yeah.
Nightmare Before Christmas, I love that. I love where Halloween tries to invade Christmas because they're my 2 favorite holidays. Everything else I do has to do with fishing and doing shit in the summer, right? I'm not a cold guy
Right.
person, but what makes me happy is Halloween time, the festivities, the cosplay, the dressing up, um, and then Christmas because we all get together. And for me now as a grandpa, it's like being Santa Claus for the family. As a patriarch of your family, it's like being Santa for the family. I love taking care of the kids. Everyone
It's
else can eat
just
my
another
ass.
reason to be goofy.
Yeah, everyone else can eat my ass. I will take out a $200 loan and get every kid a gift, even if it's just one.
Right.
But anyway, yeah, The Nightmare Before Christmas, love it. Love it. I think it's a great story. Boogie is my dude. Oh my God. What did we say?
Go figure.
What did Preston and I say the other night? We were playing Cards Against Humanity. They were over for Cam's. They were over here for Mama Kemi's birthday and all that. But anyway, over at the house, I mean, and not if they came to the studio for her birthday, she would not be here because she doesn't come to the studio. She's rude.
Happy belated Cammy for your birthday.
Doesn't like her. No, bro, that was too far. Seriously, you should not have checkmarked that. Don't do that again. She could be listening. She's definitely not listening. She doesn't even like our show. She thinks we're stupid. You used to be on this stupid show, and she's like, I'm not now. Joke's on you, huh?
But we still love her.
So, The Nightmare Before Christmas, love it. That's number 3. Okay.
Yeah, you pansy.
Now, this is where I want to get into what's in here versus what shouldn't be in here. I don't think The Exorcist should be a top 5 Halloween. I'm going to say it that way, okay? Halloween movie, right? And what I would put in here instead of The Exorcist is clearly going to be a Disney level movie because I'm a big old, baby, right?
Pansy.
So the
Come on, what's the replacement? You Fruit Loop.
Sorry, yelling at one of my kids. Anyway,
Yeah.
so so it's like The Exorcist, bro. I'm not a fan of the movie in general. It's all the weird religious overtone stuff. It's all Catholic nonsense. I actually grew up, around people who thought they could exorcise demons anyway. So anyway,
Yeah.
so because of that, I'm just not into it, right? I don't find it as a real Halloween movie. Sure, you might be able to twist my arm for like a top 20 bit, and we could go through that, maybe a top 15 because of the classic level of. But dude, I'm talking about. I would put over The Exorcist. Hear me out here. Over The Exorcist, I would put Chainsaw Massacre. I would put fucking
Yes.
Night of the Living Dead. I would have a Friday the
Yes.
13th on this list over that. Dude, I'm telling you, Google,
Yes.
Gemini failed us on this list. Okay, Gemini
Yes.
just did whatever the internet said was the best, right? Let's not lie. But Gemini took probably a poll of like 80 lists and said these are the 5 that came up the most, right? But I
Yep.
disagree with The Exorcist by so many reasons because there's just so many other dude, seriously, Wrong Turn 2 is scarier than The Exorcist, bro. And that movie's just mostly fucked up in some weird ass ancestral from the
Yeah.
start of it when they turn on the road and the chick gets split in 2 by an axe and just everything. It just gets it's
Even
fucked up.
even
It's
even Children of the Corn would be more scary.
Oh, fuck, bro, you had to bring Malachi into this? God, I hate that creepy little fucking kid. Oh, that kid's fucking creepy. Creeps me the fuck out, dude. Oh, Malachi. With your little black-brimmed hat and your weird-ass corn creepy stuff. Fucking this is what happens when you leave kids in charge. I'm telling you, this is why you do not leave kids in charge. Have you when the kids are like, "You should leave us in charge," and I'm like, "Have you ever seen Children of the Corn?" It doesn't go well.
It's like Rumspringer.
Right? No, seriously, like that like when a character in a movie is so awful that even as a kid you can't forget that kid's name. Like I don't even remember the
Right.
kid's name from what's the one from The Sixth Sense. I don't remember the actual kid's character name or the
Oh
kid who
yeah.
played the kid. But you know what I do remember? I see dead people. All right, I'm done. Okay, so which also The Sixth Sense would be more of a weenie version of a movie. So what would I replace the religious overtones and weird throwing up of The Exorcist? That's another thing. I'm really not throw up is like one of the most repulsive things I find on earth to begin with, right? So like literally if there's anything that the human genome could save itself from doing is throwing up, but I promise you throwing up is a defense mechanism for the body. Doesn't mean I have to like the defense mechanism. It's also a defense mechanism? Throwing poop. And monkeys do that still. We've evolved, people. With that said, I would evolve this Exorcist list from projectile vomiting to projectile plasma guns because where the hell is Ghostbusters, man? I'm hurt by that.
That's not
His
a
face
Halloween
was off
movie.
Marshmallow Man. Like, what's wrong with you guys? Ghostbusters, Ghostbusters 2, fuck it. We're throwing the whole Ghostbusters franchise, even though cartoon one from when we were kids. We're throwing it all in there. Slimer, hop in the car, bitch. Where's it at? Not in here. I'm hurt. And then, of course, do you have something that you feel is missing? Question.
That is missing. Hellbound Hellraiser.
Oh, shiznit. I actually forgot about that franchise. Hellraiser.
Yeah.
I think that like somebody could throw out like something like Predator, right? And I'd go, well, my problem with Predator is
Well,
that's not really horror movie to me.
more Alien.
So Halloween is all things, right? Like you can dress up for fucking Santa Claus for Halloween if you want, or you can dress up for
True.
as Santa Claus who murders everyone. You ever seen Reindeer Games? Anyway, no.
Killer, Killer
So
Clowns from Outer Space.
something you can dress up as anything, right? But for me, I think from a movie franchise standpoint, if the movie doesn't even involve Halloween, it's a tough sell for me, right? Like when you look at
Yeah.
the other ones on the list, right? The Shining doesn't involve Halloween, but The Shining is like Freddy Krueger, Jason, all that shit level freaky, right? Like if we had a top
Yeah.
10 list, there'd have been Nightmare on Elm Street, there'd have been motherfucking Jason, there'd have been several other things easily. Like I said, Night of the Living Dead, Chainsaw Massacre that could have easily made the list. The Saw franchise, for God's sakes, right? But
Yeah.
I think 5. Well, okay, so does Ghostbusters is it really Halloween though? Like in the movie, it's not really Halloween either, though. I mean,
But
hey, neither is
how
Chainsaw
many
Massacre,
movies?
bro. It's just motherfuckers
How
getting
many
murdered.
movies are actually Halloween based though?
Which is why that brings me to the number 1 movie, which by God should have at
You,
least the word Halloween in it, right? No, it's not Halloween
you,
Town. I didn't pick the list. If I'd picked the list, it probably would have been Halloween Town because I'm sensitive. But I did it. So Google did, or Gemini did. So the Halloween franchise, as in Michael Myers, Halloween,
yes.
number one. And that's the one that I don't care. It's hard. I mean, it is deathly hard to debate that one. In all honesty,
Yeah, it's based off of Halloween. It happened uh,
it happens
during
on Halloween
Halloween.
night,
Yeah,
and then like or whatever happened to him happened on Halloween night, and then he comes back Halloween night. You know what I'm saying?
it proceeds.
And then everything's fine. Which, by the way, I'm just saying, the police have let those people down. You know when he's coming. He
Yeah.
literally fucking tells you, and you still can't stop him. You guys clearly are sorry.
Small town cops.
Okay, so Chucky, yes. Casper,
Yeah.
totally. That's actually more my
Eh,
Disney vibe. Let's be honest.
yeah.
And Monster House, those are all great. Also, Haunted Mansion 2, by the way, another good one. That's very Casper-y, but it's kind of the same thing. So
Tales
that's the
from the
list.
Crypt was a good series.
I'm sorry.
Tales from the Crypt.
Oh, dude. And then I mean I also like to watch Beetlejuice during Halloween time because while it's
Oh, yeah.
not Halloween, please tell me what about that's not Halloween. It's like the most
Right.
not Halloween thing that is completely fucking Halloween. Everything from, goofy weird costume characters, right? To the Bobs, to the snake pit. Literally all weird. By the way, before we shall I say shift gears, make a change, call your mom, call your dad, call your granny. I don't care. I do want to say that it is time for a quick little message.
You won't be texting and driving with us up in your ride.
So don't be texting and driving because that's not cool. Coming up, though, we do have the White House and cannabis next week. And then coming up over the next few weeks, we're going to have a trip to the cannabis counter, talking about what that's like for folks to visit the cannabis store, fear factors, discussing things that humans fear, and of course, inspiring podcasters. We're going to teach you a few things to become a podcaster and talk a little bit about the history of the show in this here 10th year anniversary of the show.
I know. 10
This is where
long
Chris
years,
is going
man.
to tell the Baby Bash story because he's got to tell it. And you know what? I got to let him and I got to have him tell it. Now, because if you don't tell it, I'll be sad. Like that's one of the
Oh, no,
best.
I'll definitely tell it.
One of the best. Well, because what people don't understand is there's so much more. Like it involves Dog the Bounty Hunter. There's a shooting. There's a lot actually. Like
Right.
it's one of those nights that's like the Big Lebowski movie, right? Like literally though.
Right. Right.
And we're just like along for the ride, or we're just like on a party bus, and like all this crazy shit just happens, and we just happen to be there or there right after. Either way, it's just weird. It's like I said, in me fashion, it's most theoretically the most me and Chris thing that could happen. Like we got stories that we can't tell you. We got stories we can't tell our wives.
Oh, yeah.
But this one is
Yeah.
probably the most me and Chris story that we can tell you.
Yes.
So let's do this before we get ourselves in any more trouble. Move on. All right. So the next couple things. Let's go over a couple things, Chris. Let's talk a little bit about some of those Halloween traditional things. So obviously, you've had costume wins, you've had costume fails, and then you've had all kinds of costumes in between, right? So let's go to. I'm gonna say let's keep it positive, and we'll go negative next. So what would you call your best costume? Maybe a costume that won you a costume contest, or maybe just a costume that was just so like awesome that and you were so in character that it was just damn near believable, if not.
I did a Walking Dead costume one year.
Oh, nice.
Full
I used to have
makeup.
a
Full
zombie
makeup.
story
Yeah.
concert
Yep.
that was into all that same shit, like Walking Dead every year kind of shit. It was cool.
Yeah. I did they had a parade in Lansing, actually, where they do a Walking Dead walk from East Lansing to the Capitol,
Nice.
and they have a Halloween costume contest in the whole 9 yards. Second place.
Yeah, I get that. Second place ain't bad, bro. Because
Frankenstein beat me.
oh, man, fucking Frankenstein, man. Legendary costume. Also, legendary movie that would have made a top 20 list all day. Also,
Very well done. Very well done costume too.
also Frankenstein would have made the list too, just for the record. Because again, Mel Brooks
Yeah.
is my hero when it comes to comedy. Him and like Trey Parker, Matt Stone, and well, about 1,000 other people because I just love funny stuff. Anyway, I'm gonna go with Gomez Adams. When Mama Bear and I went as Gomez and Morticia. Now, first off, full disclosure, her and I have won a couple different contests because we like we pair and then we slay the contest. That's usually what happens. Like we've won as Batman and
Listen to
Poison
you.
Ivy. We've won as Gomez and Morticia back in our club and night scene days when I was managing clubs and we were in the nightclub scene, and on the radio and what I call artificially, somewhat, and completely, truly famous too somehow. But yeah, I liked my Gomez Adams ones because to this day I can send that picture to my kids and they're like, "Why is Kevin with mom?" Which is my oldest boy. It's great because I have a wig on, so I look like and it's well done, so I look like I have actually legitimate good hair. I got that good hair. My custom this year
Pretty good.
is Obi-Wan Kenobi, and I definitely have a wig for that. I could have went old ass Obi-Wan. I got his haircut, but I went with sexy ass, strawberry reddish brown, from the early 2000s Obi-Wan, like sexy Obi-Wan.
Sexy Obi-Wan.
And then I got Mama Bear, supposed to be Princess Leia, but she didn't order her costume, and it's too late now. A little sad about that.
Uh-oh.
She's just gonna go as a Broncos super fan, like she did to my daughter's baby shower. But anyway, worst costume ever, Chris.
I dressed up like a girl.
Oh my god, you can't make this up. Like
Oh
I
my
handwrite my
God.
notes. I can literally send you a screenshot of these. I handwrite them on my tablet, but still, they're clearly handwritten. They're not typed.
Yeah.
What was your worst costume? And I said, lost a bet in high school, had to dress like a
Yeah.
hooker in a
Yeah.
dress, in high heels,
Pretty much.
bright red
Yep.
lipstick. And then I had nice, really good hair. So they did my hair up all curly and made me look like I just had I look like a girl with short hair. They had a short curly hair. And then worse off, the two girls that me and my buddy lost the bet to, our friends. Shout out, by the way, to Nicole, Reed, and Cheyenne. Because let me tell you, we lost a bet to them. They dressed like pimps. We had to dress like hookers. We're coming back from a party in moderately the south of downtown is a rougher part of town, right? And I remember getting hit on by a drunk Mexican dude who thought I was really a girl. Um, and then we hopped in the car. We were heading home later in the evening. It's a little after midnight. Here where I was living at the time, it's I can be 30 degrees out, right? It's a little after midnight, and dude, we're coming down the interstate, and we're probably half a mile from our exit, and the car breaks down.
Oh.
So we're
Oh.
walking. I'm walking in freezing cold in high heels. So I took them off. I walked holes into the. Dude, I'm telling you, can't make it, bro. It's so bad. We end up walking. No one stops for us. We get to the top of the exit, whatever you want to call it, right? We get to the top of the exit, and
Off
then
ramp.
oh yeah, and then someone stops with those special kind of
You
lights.
boy or girl?
No, damn police. And I'm just like, man, I'll take a ride though. I'll take a ride home, just not to your home. Just take me to my house, please. I'm not that kind of lady. I'm not a dirty lady. I don't become that dirty
You gotta
lady.
buy
until
me
I
dinner
realize-
first.
You carry on. All right.
Ooh.
But yeah, it's funny that we both said, well, it was the time I had to literally dress like a
Yeah.
legit girl in legit girl stuff.
Yeah.
That sucked.
Yeah.
And it did. My feet hurt. I was like, why do you guys do this? This is awful. I
Right.
was like, now this dress does really fit me well. I got a big booty for a dude, but quite frankly, this is awful. It's for you. And I'm like, you can stop.
we
It's cool.
we we Trey and I appreciate you ladies for the way you dress.
100, but you don't have to. I mean, I appreciate that you do, but
Right.
you just don't have to. I don't want to be held
Right.
accountable for you doing that. 'Cause that stuff
Right.
hurt. That was awful. All right. So, what's your favorite candy from, either Halloween? Because 'tis the season. Like certain things that are delicious at Christmas are not my favorite things at Halloween time. You know what I mean?
But I'm okay. For like back when I was a kid, I'd have to say my favorite would have been like getting the popcorn caramel balls or like caramel apples.
Man, we grew up in a time where you could get those and you didn't have to worry about it. If you give
Right.
me caramel popcorn or apples, or my kids caramel popcorn or apples, that shit got thrown out. I would not let them eat that.
Right. But back when we grew up, that was the kind of cool shit that you got that you could eat while you're out Halloween trick or
Yeah.
treating still, and mom wouldn't get mad.
Well, and I grew up on a military base, so I knew all my neighbors.
Right. But I also remember when we had to take the shit to the damn hospital to get it x-rayed because people were putting razor blades and shit.
I remember having to get my candy x-rayed too. Yep.
But I mean, I'm probably as an adult, Reese's, of course.
Oh man. So you know me, growing up overseas, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of a snob on candy. Full disclosure here. Very much a candy snob. Um, I love candy, just for the record. Um, I have a sweet
It,
tooth that is irrational for my body figure, but also I run and work. Right now, I go through phases where I have to slow down because I end up getting hurt if I don't. But I train for marathons and stuff, so I'm not. And I also lift weights. Like I'm actually pretty buff for a middle aged guy with 9 grandkids. I'm still pretty ripped up, man. And I'd be laughing because everybody hates me though, because I eat stuff, dude. I eat shit that, dude. I should not be. I should listen. I should be a large gentleman, and I'll be politely putting that because they're bigger than me and can beat me up anyway. But no, seriously, I should be a larger gentleman. That's not a joke. But I have I literally have the metabolism of a fucking squirrel. So I'm cool. I live my best life. Um, but yeah, it's interesting. I've always even found it fascinating myself, but I like any candy for the most part. Now, there's some of them like chalky stuff, not a fan.
oh
Um,
yeah.
there's those purple, lavender, and white licorice ones, not a fan. I'll eat them if they're the only thing there because I have a problem with sugar.
Are you?
Okay,
Does
literally,
it
but I
call your
won't
name,
like it.
Trey?
I'll eat it though.
You're
Kemi's
talking
always like,
about
"That's
good and plenty's.
Kami's like always like, "That's how I know you have real problems." She's like, "'Cause you'll even eat shit you don't like just because it's sweet." And she's right. I'm not a fan of cake, but if it's the only sweet in the fridge, I'll eat a piece of cake. Just not not my first pick.
Right.
But yeah, I like any candy. But if I had to pick something, I do think I like first off, I'm gonna go with Europe, mostly like some German candy from Germany, of course. And then I also like Kinder, which is like their version of
Oh
M&M's or
yeah.
Hershey company, but only 10,000 times better, of course. Um, quality, flavor, confection, the whole nine. But I would say honestly, I'm like you. You can if you throw a bag of candy on the table, I'm probably gonna grab something fruit flavored and that motherfucking Reese's peanut butter cup, bro. Seriously,
Right.
this shit is fire, bro. That is like I
Yeah.
to this day I could like bite into a Reese's buttercup and see myself like face diving into a pile of leaves and on base in Butigen, Germany at like 7 years old because that's how fucking good it is and it takes you back. Makes you feel like a kid every time I
Right.
bite into one. Reese's, yo, if you want to hit me on a sponsorship, bro, I got you, boo. I'm not even close to diabetes. I'm still too small.
Right.
Cammy's like, you know, skinny people are diabetics too, right? I'm like, yeah, but not very many. Give me that candy. So,
The candy monster.
right, I did too. I just sound like a little, like one of them candy cartoon monsters. I really did too. And you know what's funny is I felt like one in my soul, so it's fitting. Um, so next question. Over the decades, so basically, by the way, guys, I put stuff together like this, and then I send it to him, and I answer them, and so anyway, we do this over stuff. We'll probably do it again for it'll probably be our Thanksgiving special. I would assume, Chris, will be the next time we do something similar here in like a month.
Yeah.
But anyway, Chris, over the decades, what are two things you have missed the most from your younger Halloween?
Actually, trick or treating at night.
Say less,
Like
because I lived in like
we
when we left Germany, I lived in a warm place,
right.
and I
But
liked it.
like kids trick or treat during the day now. What's scary about that?
Um, Well, okay, so first off, they probably like the movies I like, so why don't you leave them kids alone, okay?
They're too soft, yo.
Hey, easy, bro. Easy. You know, some of us ain't all into, you know, okay, so the truth is I used to love it. I used to love being out, literally running from house to house
Mm.
to see how much candy we could get. Like it was literally a marathon fueled by confection sugar. Like, what more could you want as a child? You know what I mean? Like, I get what you're getting at, though. I vibe with that level. As a matter of fact, it's funny because what I have wrote here on the Tabby, the Tabalito is trick or treating with friends, which is basically what you're talking about right there. Just
Yep.
running around trick or treating until like 10 o'clock at night, and literally until people tell you to stop coming to their
And
house and get off their porch.
well, see,
The
it was a
lights go all
rule.
off.
Something
You know,
like,
the street lights go down even, right? No, seriously though.
well, what it was here in Michigan was when the porch lights weren't on, they weren't giving out candy anymore. Until there were no more porch lights on in the neighborhood, we were going up there to see if we get more candy.
Yeah, if you shut your light off, we just skipped you and went to the next person whose light was on. We were gonna get we
Right.
we were we were the candy mafia. We were a bunch of young guys who weren't taking nothing from nobody except their candy. If your light was on, you got a visit, you paid the tax. Capiche? I once dressed up as a mobster for Halloween. True story. Had the gray side hair. All I'm saying is, I would have made a sexy mobster had I had hair still. No? No takers? That's hurtful. Okay. So I did write that one down. And then I also will tell you that so I have the in between time too. And I will admit though that I genuinely, um, I do miss, you know, trick or treat with the kids. That's something that I really enjoyed. I used to get dressed up for work or whatever, and then I'd get home and I'd keep my costume on and take them out, and it's like a whole thing. It's like a whole event. Used to we used to start at their grandparents' house. It was like the meeting point for all the nieces and nephews and me and any aunts and uncles
Yeah.
and any other parents that was going to go with us. But you could always guarantee that me and Uncle Wes was gonna be with them kids, man. It was so cool. And I do miss that. I miss that a lot actually. But it was always gonna be me and Uncle Wes, no matter what. Shout out to Wesley, by the way, because I know that I could always count on him. Once he started having kids, I probably should say. Before he had kids, he was doing his own not I ain't got kids things. And I ain't even mad at him for that, right? But but yeah, I really miss trick or treat with the kids. And uh, it's kind of like a little one-nighter thing. Only a couple of our kids live in town, and usually their parents just take them and they go whenever their dad gets off work. Um, I do miss that. Do I miss freezing my ass off in the late
Yeah.
Octobers of Colorado, taking my kids trick or treating when they were growing up? Not at all. I miss them Arizona summers trick or treating in shorts, bro. Come on.
Hey.
In Arizona, when I
Yeah,
was
I
a kid,
never.
you had to worry about you had to worry about moving so quick from house to house that your makeup sweat off your face because it was so hot, you know?
Right. Yeah, you got to worry about snow here.
Yeah, that's the thing about, like, where I'm at right now, like, we had a real hard cold front come in, and what it did was it took the temperatures down into the 20s overnight, right? And so, like, I'm looking at the temperature on Halloween and going, it went from where it was probably gonna be, like, probably 55 in the evening to, like, 45 to where now it's gonna be, like,
Uh-huh.
35. I'm like
Oh.
I'm like, 55 for a high, 35 for a low? Alright, kids, y'all have fun with that out there. Y'all
Yeah.
young strapping lads and lasses, because no.
Ma- Makes you want to go to the Sasquatch.
Nah, I'll just wear my snowsuit and snow boots and stay warm. That's what I do really do, though, when I do have to, like when they're like I feel like I'm like the backup on those commercials, the backup, whenever they're like, "I need a backup to take the kids to do something," it's grandpa. I'm that
Right.
backup. And so I'm like, "Ha! Well, if they ever call me as a backup, I got a snowsuit because I'm weak. I hate the cold. I will go out in it, but I have to be adequately dressed to stay warm because if I'm cold, then I start getting pissed off about being cold and I just want to get where I'm warm again. But when I'm in
Yep.
like my
You're miserable.
toddler style snowsuit, bro, yeah, I'm happy.
Just carry a snowboard.
No, I wish. I wish. I really do. I wish.
You ain't got no. Shoot. Your homie
No,
hook you up. I
we
got
own a
three.
snowboard, but we are at an age where it's probably something one of the kids could come by and borrow instead level. I do have a kid that goes snowboarding all the time. You know, I wouldn't mind going, but if I go, I can't really be taking no jumps though. That's the
Oh
problem.
yeah,
But I love it.
I
I
ain't
love
trying to
getting
get.
some air, you know,
Oh, I know. I
hit a
feel
little
you.
Indy 360 or an Indy 180, probably not a 360. I'd probably die. If I could hit a 180, land it and not twist a knee, I'd be happy, honestly, because that's the age I'm at.
Right.
Joy.
Pop a hip.
Ugh. Anyway, enjoy your youth, you whippersnappers. All right. Well, anyway, that's it for the show. I hope that you really get some great Halloween movies in, bro. I'm actually gonna probably go watch. So we watched the Halloween baking show, on like the Food Network, you know,
Yeah.
from the Food Network. And we also watched we watch Halloween Baking Wars, which is like where they have like a a sugar sculptor, a cake baker, decorator, sculptor kind of person, and then a pumpkin sculptor, carver kind of person, and they all work together as a team to kick another team's ass. Super fun. Just
Yeah.
saying. If you don't know, you probably should though. Super fun, huh, Chris? Do you watch
Yes.
any of those things? Do you watch like do you get into like the holiday baking shows and shit?
Yeah. Every now and then. I know I've seen one where they were carving pumpkins one year.
Oh, there's a couple different ones where there's like a pumpkin carving contest.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
There's
And then
some of those that blow my mind. I'm like, what in the hell?
they also have a new one
I'm
out
like,
too
you are
where they actually do like Halloween makeup and shit.
ooh, see, now I love giving the makeup artists their shine, their chance to shine too. I love that. Okay. Well, Chris, listen, next week I have a plethora of AI pulled data to talk about in respect to the White House and cannabis and where we could or could not, or maybe should or are not, or should not, you know, opinions around here are valid, be going. And we're going to be discussing that next week. Um, in the meantime, as we dabble into the holiday season and run like a freight train towards our holiday special in December, right? Our what we like to call our Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, you know, spiritual, pagan, all of it in one celebration because we love everybody. We're not haters here.
Krampus.
Do you, boo? Krampus. Listen. So for those of you who don't know, I really grew up in Germany where in Munich they do the
Yes.
huge Krampus parade. So yeah, so for those who don't know, like he knows, like he knows. That's like legit.
Yep.
Like these people and like the worse you are to people, like that, like The more popular you are. I hate it, but I love it, but I hate it. I think it's very German to be
Yep.
a dick to somebody during the holidays, okay? And then still somehow be nice, and then somehow be a dick, and then somehow be popular over it. It's very German of you. Love it. That's why I miss it. I wouldn't. I don't know if I would live overseas permanently, but I would
Right.
love to go back to the village I grew up as a kid. You know what I mean?
Right, for sure.
I think some of those things when you get into like your 50s and 60s, I think it's really cool to go back somewhere you haven't been for 50 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's nostalgic, man.
Also, I wasn't old enough to drink beer when I was there as a kid, and I'm just
Now
saying,
you are.
I'm owed my due. I'm owed my fill. I'm owed a pint at the pub, mate. All right.
Pint.
Anyway, I really do love you, man. I
Love
hope
you
you
too,
guys have a
man.
great Halloween. I will see you on the flip side of November. Also on the flip side of the time change on Sunday. Boom! Don't forget that.
Election
Um,
season.
but I'll see you on the flip side. It's election season for stupid people. That's all of us. And so, yeah, I know I actually have to go open my ballot and see what
Yeah.
horseshit's on there because it's not a
But
normal election stuff.
get
Our
get
big time stuff is always on the even years.
yeah. But you still need to get registered. You still need to vote. You still need to have your opinion.
Do you though? No, I'm just kidding. Yes, you do. All jokes aside, I clamor at the humor, but I also understand the mission. He's not wrong. Register to vote. Get out and vote, even if it's something stupid like a 1/10 of a cent tax increase for the school.
Yeah,
You need to say yes or no,
right.
and you don't have to say why. Matter of fact, we don't even care why,
Nope.
but answering matters. Participation, sitting on the sidelines for 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years of your life bitching, that's like some real 1950s way of handling your politics there. That's all I'm going to say. In the meantime, Chris,
It's love, man.
love you, buddy. Great Halloween show. I didn't take you for a Reese's guy. Honestly, if you want to know the truth, I took you for a Snickers guy, which that's that's like probably my second or third favorite
Yeah,
easily.
probably
In the
second or
chocolate
third for sure. But yeah, I love peanut butter.
anything with peanuts and peanut butter.
Yeah.
Oh, that almost sounded like I said peanuts. Anything with peanuts and peanut butter. My penis is in it, then I'm happy, but otherwise, no penises.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I think it's good. What a way to trip and fall at the end of the show. This is why I'm hanging up. Bye, Chris.
Bye.
Yo, son, bringing back America Radio.
Tell your friends about this.
Tell your friends jump in the GS3. I got the chronic by the tree.